Am I the a-hole for forcing my husband to hire a maid? My husband and I, 31 female, recently moved into a new apartment. I've always hated housework, but do usually prefer things to be neat around the place. Before now, he and I would split the chores, with him doing about 65% and me doing 35%. I had a recent change in my work schedule, and now work for 7 days in a row, 115 hours a week, and then have the next 7 days off, then back to 7 days on etc. During the weeks I'm at work, I have no desire to come home and complete any housework because I'm generally too exhausted. My husband has decided that he no longer wants to do any of the household chores, even during the weeks I'm working. My solution to this was to hire a maid that comes by 1 to 2 times a week, every week, that way I don't have to bother with the chores either. However, he doesn't like the idea, and feels it is still my responsibility to do the housework. Mill agrees with him that it's my job as a wife to take care of the house, and I shouldn't be fobbing it off on a maid. I kind of put my foot down and said we'd be hiring a maid anyway, and now he's offended and calling it financial abuse. He works full-time and makes $150K and my work is defined as part-time, since it's every other week, and I'm making about $400K. He and Mill are making the point that since I work part-time, and he works full-time, the housework should fall on me. I think calling it financial abuse is overstating things, but maybe I'm not seeing it from his perspective? Am I the a-hole for wanting a maid? Edit. It's not about affording a maid, I'd pay for that without asking him to contribute, but rather him feeling that it's inappropriate to make the decision to hire a maid without his consent, simply because I make more and would like to. Hence calling it financial abuse. Edit. I mentioned it somewhere but keep getting asked. I'm a neurosurgeon. And now for some comments. What in the sexist misogynistic fudge did I just read? Not the a-hole. Throw that whole man away. And his mother. This is why you don't marry men who are already married to their mother. Smiley face. He married a neurosurgeon. And went crying upset to his mummy that she doesn't do all the housework which should be the wife's work. It's not about the money for the husband. It's about trying to assert authority because he can't handle his wife making so much more than him. Makes him feel more manly. Not the a-hole. With extreme prejudice. Why on earth is your mother-in-law even involved in this conversation? If she lives with you, she can do the chores. If she doesn't, Mama's boy can just move back to Mommy's house. Gross. Men like this never say no to the nicer house, the posher car and the more fun vacations, but oh, they insist on seeing the wife sweep the floor and cook them a steak. Wait, she is a freaking neurosurgeon. She uses her hands to fix broken brains and he wants her to use them to pick up after them too? Please. This is laughable. I'd have my hands resting on golden down pillow on my off time. This man is crazy and so is his mother. Ya know? I want her to hire a male maid and make him dress in maid clothes. That way hubby will see a glorious alpha male doing wifely things, and get extra mad. Then dump him.